Tonight, a Chinese national to remain behind bars after being accused of smuggling a biological pathogen into the U.S. through Detroit Metro Airport. Today, her detention hearing is being rescheduled.
So take a look. This is what that pathogen looks like. At first, you wouldn't think it's a terrorism weapon. It just looks like something in a petri dish. But federal investigators say even a small amount of this stuff is enough to cause millions of dollars in damage, not to mention harm to human and animals. Lauren Kostick live tonight. Lauren, what a bizarre and scary case this is.
That is so true. Very bizarre. And we know that U of M scholar, she appeared here in federal court just earlier today. The judge in this case now rescheduling her bond hearing for next Friday as she looks to hire a new attorney, her own attorney. As for that pathogen you were talking about, we are told it is so small you can barely see it. But it is now the main focus of this high-profile case. Federal prosecutors say Yunqing Jian and her boyfriend Zunyong Liu smuggled a, quote, potential agroterrorism weapon through the Detroit Metro Airport last summer. Court documents saying agents searched the boyfriend's luggage, finding plastic bags of a reddish substance. He was then immediately ordered back to China. Investigators later learning the plan was to bring that pathogen to his girlfriend, a researcher at the University of Michigan. So what is this pathogen? Authorities say the fungus is called Fusarium graminearum. It can have disastrous effects on wheat, barley, maize, and rice, and is responsible for billions of dollars in economic losses.
How concerned should we be?
Not concerned.
Caitilyn Allen, an expert in plant pathology, said the pathogen is actually pretty common and doesn't affect humans.
It certainly isn't anything that can infect humans. I feel like I have to say that now that we've all seen The Last of Us.
But it can have a drastic impact on crops and livestock. Allen questioning the legal motives behind this case.
Maybe it's being hyped up a little bit.
In a statement, U of M said, we strongly condemn any actions that seek to cause harm, threaten national security, or undermine the university's critical public mission. It is important to note that the university has received no funding from the Chinese government in relation to research conducted by the accused individuals. Again, this bond hearing is rescheduled for next Friday here in federal court. The boyfriend is reportedly still in China, and currently the couple is facing up to 20 years in prison. Live tonight, Lauren Kostick, Local 4.
So I think the question, Lauren, do we know what they wanted to do with this pathogen?
Well, investigators say the couple was looking to clone it to be studied at the university, but Ty, there are still a lot of questions tonight.
I know we just heard from that expert saying we shouldn't be alarmed, but when you do read the details about this pathogen, it is quite alarming. Thanks so much for your report.